Hi, this is Shannah, and this is the weekly update. We're going to take a look into the energy surrounding you this week. To do so, we have here three possibilities. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So please take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. So, what are the energies surrounding you this week? First of all, we have the Page of Cups. Then we have the Four of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. So these are very, very good cards, actually. There's like a new beginning, a new energy coming in. Is you coming to your strength. But coming to your strength also means accepting your limits. Here with the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords is about retreating, is about taking time for yourself. It's about relaxing, right? Knowing to relax. And maybe this is something that you're learning is really to take care of your own energy, taking care of your own time in order to rejuvenate, in order to come back to your power. So you can start something new, but taking care of yourself and coming back to your power. Now, for some of you, this something new may be love related because we do have the Page of Cups. This may be like a new crush, new infatuation, new connection, new surge of passion in a love, an already existing love connection. But what I see here with this Four of Swords right behind it is can be that, and these three cards together, it can be although you're ready for love, you're ready to give and receive, you also kind of, stop yourself. You kind of hinder yourself in your journey to a happy love relationship. It's like you do not feel ready. Although you actually already are ready to have a beautiful experience, to find the love of your life, or to make even your relationship even more beautiful. There's something here that you still feel hindered in the sense of there are old fears here. You're still healing a heart, maybe healing a broken heart. And even if like the majority of that experience has already been healed, there is still a sense of fear that keeps you from, going forward or really putting yourself out there or saying yes to a certain someone. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, it tells us that don't worry, take your time because you're really maturing. And when you're ready, you'll be really, really ready. So there's no need to rush anything. Even if there's a new person coming in your life, you don't have to rush anything because let things mature, let things go your own pace, how the way you need it. Okay. Now, when it comes to finances, I see here also like great creative ideas coming in here with the Page of Cups. Again, this is new energy, new creativity. And also for some of you, even like a closer or a new contact or a new form of contact with your spirituality. And you're taking your time. It's like, yeah, there's like a blockage here and you're taking your time to deal with this blockage and to have fun with what you're doing until the ideas mature and you can step out and you can show them to the world and really make them also be profitable for yourself. So if you're taking some time, if you feel some blockage, do not rush it. There's no need to rush it. Take your time and enjoy the process. I would go as far as saying that. Then we have She Who Brings Light, Blanche, light, serenity, beacon. And then we have Consia, She Who Whispers Secrets, Confessions, Confident. And so you may be someone that inspires other people. You may be someone that brings light to other people. But in order to do that, you have to be in your center. You have to feel whole. And that's the thing we see here with the Four of Swords, is really taking that space, taking that time in order to rejuvenate. And this is really important, that you reconnect with your own light in order to lighten up the life of others, or even in your job, to excel at what you do, to really be heart and soul and present at what you do. You really have to find that work play or work private life balance. And here with this secrets, confessions, and confident, I think is like is you being a good friend, but also being surrounded by very good friends, or you're finding someone new with whom you can talk. And it's also here, keep certain things to yourself. This would be, again, this Four of Swords energy. Even for instance, if you have a new crush or you have new ideas, just don't blabber them to everyone. Because you're so excited about it. Is like, keep it secret, keep it to yourself until it is mature to come out into the open. Because the ideas you're having now this week, the ideas you're being blessed with and inspired with this week, they will then be essential for your financial life later, or for your career fulfillment later. So at this moment, work with what we have, be inspired, write them down, but keep it to yourself until you have a concrete idea and you can show it to the world, right? The same with love life. Just because you find someone hot, don't go, tell everyone, keep it to yourself and see where it goes. If that's your case, of course, take it as it resonates. And then here, as the last card, we have pink. Let love in. I think this has to do with what I was telling you earlier, if this resonates with you at a love level, that you still don't feel ready for love. But it could be that many of you who chose pile one will be meeting someone new this week, and give it a chance. Just see where it goes, let it grow on its own pace, and give it a chance. But let this love in can be also self-love, and it could be just this joy of being alive, love for the universe, love for life itself. Let this joy come into your life, into your heart, and let it be part of your healing process. Now, when it comes to love, what are the energies? So I've already talked a lot about love, but let's get a bit more precise. The first card we have here is sad and blue. Yeah, like I was saying, you're still healing past experiences, and maybe that even some things come now up into the open. But you're a very passionate person, and it could be that this passion is stirred up this week, be it, if you're single or in a relationship, there's new passion coming in. So the cards are just confirming what I just said, which is nice of the cards to do so. So let's see. Yeah, and there's a reaching out. Someone will be reaching out to you this week. For some of you, it will be someone you already know. And for some of you, it will be someone new. And this card just fell. So it really wants to talk to you. So for some of you, you also have the first kiss with someone. Or like I said, it's like there's already existing relationship, but it's coming in, being a lovey-dovey again. Be it really, really sweet again. And here, there's always a way. So it can be that for some of you, you'll be meeting someone that's at a distance or while you're traveling. And some of you over Easter, you may be going, visiting family and friends and stuff, or just traveling. So you may meet someone during traveling, but there's always a way. Distance is not an excuse. Not today, not nowadays, never. So there really good things coming into your life, and you're overcoming sadness, you're overcoming past hurts, and this is really, really nice. So then I just saw the card now, go with the flow. Even if you're stuck in the past, doesn't matter, just go with the flow with what life has to give you. So this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading, and we're putting this over here. Okay, so pile number 2, what are the energies surrounding you this week? First of all, we have the Hermit. Then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Six of Wands. This is quite interesting because pile number 2, you really this week, you're taking your time to be with yourself. You're taking some alone time or some reflection time. And you're looking inward, you're going within. Some of you may even be starting meditating, or if you already do meditating, it will be more intense with more intention. And you want to see things for how they really are. And you want to see things, what's behind the veil, so to say, the veil of lights are on the surface. And you'll be successful at it here with the Six of Wands. But it's like there's something that has been out of your grasp, in the sense of like understanding, something that has been misleading you, something that you felt like was a bit shady, like smoke and mirrors the whole time, and you couldn't grasp it. You couldn't really like name it or pin it down. You couldn't. But this week you will understand certain things. You can see this week you'll be so clear of mind that you can see through people, through their intentions, and you can see straight into their hearts. And this will allow you to make the right decisions. This will allow you, like I said, to call things and situations by their name. You can even call people out and even defy. You can defy certain people in your life or certain even institutions, and you'll be on the right. So, and you can win. If it really comes to an argument or a measuring of strength, you can win because you took the time of preparation and also like seeing things for what they are. So people cannot fool you this week. And if they fooled you before, you're now going to realize it, going to see it, and you're going to do something against it. You're going to do something to clear that, clear your name, clear the situation, correct a course. Yeah. So things will turn around in your favor this week because you're thinking clearer. Let's see what the other cards have to say. We have here, she who sees, there you go, Makita, observe, perceive, scrutinize. So there'll be a lot of research on your side as well. You'll be researching, you're being really like analyzing data. This is what I'm getting, really analyzing all the facts that are put in front of you, what happened or what has happened so far. Maybe you are even like getting like documents or gathering documents in order to have the whole picture or have a body of evidence in certain cases. Then we have here, she who calms, jhana, stillness, purity, quiet. Like I was saying, you're taking some time for yourself in order to think clearly, in order to be able to go to the bottom of things and to see situations for what they really are. I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just repeating myself because the cards, they're all confirming one another. And then the last card we have, wow, purple, developmental clarity. So this is what you're going to do this week, pile number 2. You're going to see things crystal clear. And like some of you will even be meditating, like I was saying, or use some kind of method. But I see you getting to the bottom of things this week and getting the answers you've been seeking for a long time. And for some of you, it's even like strategizing in order to be successful at a certain topic. Now, when it comes to love, What are the energies surrounding you this week when it comes to love? Pile number 2. Okay, so we have already 2 cards falling. We have unlikely friends. Then we have moving on. And one more card, please. Whoa, we have 4. Then we have together forever. Let me just get the other card. It really flew away. Far, far away. And we have exotic and different. And then bottom of the deck, we have will you. Wow. Some of you may be in a long distance relationship, and you may even be from very different cultures or very different backgrounds. And yeah, there's something that's really like different here, because we have the unlikely friends card and this exotic and different. So you're very exotic to one another. So it's really like maybe one of you is from Europe, the other is from an Asian country or African country, something like that in those lines. So where there are really like great differences in language, in culture, in ways of seeing the world, realities, whatever. And but you're coming together and you're deciding to take the next step. Many of you, yeah. So I don't know if this will resonate with everyone, so please take it as it feels right for you. But with together forever and will you is like you are really deciding maybe, to move in together. You have to decide which country, of course, but you're making plans, at least you're making plans of going forward with your relationship, despite of all the difference, maybe even in spite of them. And for some others of you, this would mean you letting go of, for instance, of all the connections you don't really identify with. So you're letting go and you're now heading, you want something serious. You're making that decision that I want something serious in my life, and I want people that, either have the same values or have the same take on love like I do. Yeah. Yeah. And pile number 2, this was your reading. This was really quick, but it was so to the point. So I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? We have the 3 of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Hierophant. This is interesting, because there's hurt here. There's also like the sense of betrayal. And sometimes this betrayal is like done upon ourselves. When we betray ourselves, when we betray our own heart, our own intuition. Doesn't mean that has to be everyone's case, of course. But what I see here is you feeling stuck in a situation. It could be love-wise, but of course it could be also at your workplace. We have coins here. It could be, like a traditional system. It could be something where you are really, maybe you were born into the system or raised into the system, if it's a social system here with the Hierophant, or a religious system, but you feel you cannot get out of. So it could be, like I said, love, finances, and career, and it could be also something social or religious. Either way, this is something you feel is a place where you feel you cannot grow, you cannot see the horizon. So if you put this card like this, the Knight is looking into the horizon and seeing a future, seeing potential. But on its head, like in reverse, this future is denied, or the knight cannot see it, is kind of blinded, and could be blinded by pain, blinded by despair, in the sense like seeing everything way too dark and not seeing the silver linings, because there's always a silver lining. And the Hierophant is also here telling you, yes, there is a silver lining, there is the possibility, please keep on believing. But the Hierophant also symbolizes tradition, also symbolizes the dogma, and you feel here a bit stuck. And it could be because you have someone there at the back, could be a partner, it could be even a friend you feel betrayed by. But and this is like a process this week. I think like this is going towards freeing yourself from this situation. But sometimes before we can free ourselves, it has to really hurt, to get to that critical mass, for us to move. And everyone is different, so everyone will have a different tolerance. But I see here, regardless of that, I see here most of the people who chose pile number 3, achieving that critical mass this week, and then making a decision to move forward and to leave whatever the situation may be behind, or finding a way out of it. And then we have here, she who surrenders, Stefania, chains, bondage, release. That's what I was saying. You feel, chained to a situation. You feel stuck in a situation, but you already have release. So it's you releasing this energy, and also trusting here, also having faith. There is a way. And we have here these waterfalls. This is also healing. So there's a lot of healing coming your way. There's a lot of answered prayers coming your way as well. But you have to believe, okay? You have to hold on to that hope. And then we have here, she who thrives, orchid, flourish, prosper, blossom. So this is quite beautiful, because they seem like to be opposite energies, but it's like after this ordeal that you probably have been going through, or feeling, better times are ahead. And I think this is also the message of the Hierophant. It's like, hold on, better times are ahead. You will flourish, you'll be able to bloom after all these difficult times. And then we have tangerine, be spontaneous and have fun. So this may seem like a maybe too optimistic card after all that we just explained, but actually it's quite nice, because it's telling you, don't give in to the pain. Don't give in to the pain. Don't get lost in that negative thinking or feeling. Try to make the most out of the situation, and try to find that silver lining by having fun, by being spontaneous and going out with friends, or doing something just for yourself spontaneously, saying, no, this is my time, this is mine. And so that you can blow off some steam and see the world in a more positive light. That will help you to achieve that, because you will be seeing the world at the end of the week. Things will start to become rosier, they will start to become brighter, but you also have to help yourself to get there. And eat more fruit is what I'm getting. Yeah. But when it comes to love, let's see. So you're starting like in a very dark situation, but at the end of the week, you'll feel better, and you'll start to see all the options, all the possibilities of growing with the situation or out of the situation. So for pile number 3, what's next in love? I'm going to turn the card. Will you? Will someone be proposing to you? What's next in love for pile number 3? Then we have ever unfolding. So love is looking good. Oh, gotcha. Then we have satin blue. Let's see what the other card is. It just flew away. And keeping tabs. This is interesting. I want to get another card there for the sad and blue. Why? Sad and blue. Okay. Yeah, wishful thinking. And there is healing here too. Well, for you, pile number 3, there are decisions that need to be made. And for some of you, you'll have to make a decision if you are going, to say yes to someone. And but there's something, I have the feeling, some of you, to say yes to someone, because we have the 3 of Swords. This is usually also the sign of love triangle, so, or a third party. So to say yes to someone, you either have to say no to somebody else, or to hurt the feelings of somebody else. And there's like someone being really sad. This could be you, this could be someone else that has been dreaming about you, or you've been dreaming about someone. But there's a decision that's being made this week. But there's a lot of healing. And keeping tabs, of course, you're watching someone, or you're being watched by someone who likes you very much and has been dreaming about you a long time. Yeah. Or it could even be, for others of you, and please take it as it resonates, that someone else, someone you like very much, someone you've been dreaming about, right, is saying yes to somebody else, or getting married to somebody else and moving on with their lives. And this is where all the hurt comes from. And this is what then start to be healing, to be healed. Yeah. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you.